We would like to extend a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Dragon Shield. Dragon Shield is the only brand we trust to keep our cards safe. If you're looking for extra protection, be sure to check out their inner sleeves and their outer sleeves. And they're not just durable, they're cute too. With endless options to customize your deck, Dragon Shield provides a variety of colors, dual matte sleeves, and even the ability to create your own custom sleeves through their website. Dragon Shield made our trip to LA possible, and without them we wouldn't be able to create these incredible episodes with some of your favorite faces in Magic. If you'd like to check out Dragon Shield, we have a link in our description below. You can use our code Scrybabies to save 5% at checkout. Now let's get into the episode. Welcome, Scrybabies. I'm Liz Stardust.
I'm Toria the Vet.
Olivia's blowing her hair. She's here today. She's also with our amazing Rachel Weeks.
Chaos!
Chaos has been
Chaos.
here.
We're here.
We're playing some good old punchy EDH. So we brought a bunch of commanders that are just here to punch, go fast, go boom, maybe, we'll see. We're gonna let you introduce yourselves and the decks you're playing.
Sounds great. I'm Olivia. I am on Commander at Home and Elder Dragon Hijinks and the Commander format panel with Lua and Rachel. We do stuff to make Magic better, but you know, people like to complain. Anyway, I am playing Vihaan Goldwaker. I'm going to throw treasures at my friends and hurt them with them.
Scrooge McDuck over here.
Yeah. Oh, we're diving right into the coins again.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rachel Weeks. I host the Command Zone podcast. You may have seen me on Game Nights Live and on Game Nights. I also play live D&D every Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific, with a group of comedians called Better Than Heroes. It's a ton of fun. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm hanging out. I'm playing Pia Nalaar, Consul of Revival. It's Chandra's mom. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of thopters. I'm gonna make them big and hit them in the skies.
All right, we got Arthur, the Marigold Knight. Cute little Bloomburrow guy. He wouldn't punch a mouse.
The mouse would punch you.
Now I know who to call when there's an infestation. We're just doing like a Winota Light thing here with some blue. Looks fun. We're gonna try it out.
I have Karlach. I wanted Hot Lady Go Punchy. We're doing some Gruul with some Raised by Giants. I've never done Gruul before, so it was what I wanted to do. That's what you're getting from me. All right, Olivia won the die roll, so she'll be going first.
I will admit, Gruul can be pretty tight sometimes.
Yeah, it's not for me.
I'm never punished for my terrible decisions, which is patently false. I am all the time. Sun Below Verge.
For sure, I'll learn one.
Are you ready for this? The most powerful card in Magic?
Paladin class.
Wow. I was about to say, I feel like every time I play with you in Hijinks, you always have the turn 1 Soul Ray. And I was like, it's happening again. It's blending.
I also have a turn 1 play, and it's an artifact that we know and love. Skrell, Defector Mine.
Oh, we do love
ahead.
Skrell.
Out here. We are out here, sis.
Everybody knows Skrell.
I also have a turn 1 play.
Oh.
Land tax.
Ooh.
I'm going to get lands.
We know who the government is.
Not this guy.
No. Outlaws.
Yep.
You can't spell Tories without IRS.
No turn 1 play for me, but for everybody. Everybody at the force, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's it.
Leechbone Verge.
Oh, Paraverges.
Excuse you.
On the verge of greatness. What? They're
love women.
and she's 2 of them. That's great. No singing. Go on down. Draw return. That is
Hanging out with you.
way too aggressive. I'm gonna cast my commander Pia. Do I want to protect her with Skrell or give somebody toxic damage? I'll pass.
I'm gonna have my untap and upkeep. I get to get a land.
Sure do. 3 lands.
Yeah, for 3.
Up to 3. Ooh.
Wow.
I'm gonna play a plane. I'm gonna play this Esper Sentinel, and I will play a Heartfire Hero. And I believe that's all I got right now. Go ahead.
Draw card. It will be a mountain for my land for turn. Unfortunately, plain Arcane Signet.
Feeding the fish.
Oh.
Yep.
I mean, the soldier.
I'm going to. 1, 2, 3.
That makes 4.
Smothering Tithe.
Hell yeah.
I will untap and draw. You may have 1.
Thank you.
And I will play a mountain, and I will rip apart your Smothering Tithe, paying for Esper Sentinel.
Rachel Weeks, everybody.
Turn.
That was the most responsible thing I've ever seen in my several years of playing Magic.
Can't. I was planning to rip apart the Esper Sentinel, and then the Smothering Tide came down.
I just want to have. We said we needed to punch. I gotta make guys to punch.
Yeah. You just want to make 47 3/3s with haste.
Listen, I'm just a girl.
I'm literally just like, oh,
Whittle, Rachel.
I am not going to choose to do this.
Oh.
Yes, because I already have 8 cards in my hand and I'm drawing more
Okay.
from this. I don't want to discard. Hip hip hooray. Let's see. I'll play this island. I'm gonna tap 3 for Mabel.
yay.
Oh, so cute. Other mice I control get +1/+1. I make Crag Flame, the legendary colorless equipment and artifact on the lands equip creature. There's so much text on this card. Why is it like this? All right, you can go while I
Thank
draw
God.
the Crag
All right.
Flame.
It's like, I was being patient, but I am now done.
I'm done. We're past the point.
We're punching.
Dragonborn champion.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Little 5/3. We'll do nothing else right now, and I'll pass.
Windburst Kites.
Crag.
Oh, tap 4. Ooh, decision points. I hate all of this being under this card. We'll tap 3 for Smuggler's Share. Beginning of each end step, draw a card for each opponent who drew 2 or more cards. Create a treasure for each opponent who had 2 or more lands. Enter the battlefield on a continuous turn.
Sick. And draw this one. Well, we're definitely casting this spell. The question is, are we paying for Esper Sentinel? No, I'm not going to pay for Esper Sentinel.
I'm
on
actually
this
paying
one.
for Esper.
You're going to pay.
I figured you would be. So.
So I get to impulse draw 2 cards. It's a mountain and Chandra. Mom. I will play this mountain as my land for turn. And I played it from exile, which means
You get a flop.
you get to make a thop.
Get a flop.
And I can play the Chandra until the end of my next turn.
Pretty good.
I have already not paid for the Esper Sentinel, so we might as well cast another. So I'm going to pay 1, and I will cast a Retrofitter Foundry and wish I paid for Esper Sentinel. I will go to combat, and I don't know. We'll send the Thopter in the air at you, Tori. And make you pay 1 life for that card. Go ahead. My special zone.
I am not using land tax, by the way. I literally kept that because I kept a 1-lander, and I was like, well, this will help. And now I've just drawn so many lands, I'm like, oh, all right.
This is actually not.
Ah, the land tax bug. If you search with land tax, you're going to draw land. That's the rules.
I'm going to play this Sundown Pass. I'm going to tap 2 to equip Mabel with the Crag Flame. Attempt to cast this Aqueous form.
Well, so here's the problem. When people say attempt to cast, that means it's really good on something.
It's going to make this unblockable.
That's an unblockable mouse.
That's fine. I can't do anything about it. It's just whenever people say it's threatening.
I don't like saying like, and then I'm going to equip it. Because
Okay,
then
so you're-
someone's always like, well,
You're gonna cast it.
enchant. I'm trying to enchant my mouse. Hooray! Mabel is unblockable.
You have a water mouse.
Yeah, I was gonna say a very wet mouse with a sword.
She's at the beach.
Yeah.
Rachel,
Yeah.
I'll attack you with the mouse. So it's vigilance, trample, and haste. Okay.
Okay.
And +1.
Unblockable.
Yes.
So I take
4.
4.
I do get a scry trigger. What one does that say it on? Okay, this one. We're gonna keep that one. On top AO.
You got a scry, baby.
I want to go to combat.
I want that for you.
And I want to swing Olivia because you're the only one that's super, yeah. Just 5.
That's very many.
Yeah. But because it does 5 more damage, I can draw a card.
You want to cast a non-creature spell so bad.
No, I just really wanted to land, which I drew from that.
You
So
still
valid.
want to cast a non-creature spell so
I
bad.
super do not. I'll just play this Toski and then pass.
On your end step, did you draw 2 or more cards this turn?
Yeah, I did. Congratulations. That's the payment. 5 damage for your cards.
Smuggler.
Yep.
Whenever I see
Remember to trigger.
whenever I see the name of that one, I think of like a smuggler's mother, just being like,
It's just
smuggler's share, smuggler's share in this house, smuggler's share.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to tap these for the card I just threw down. Colleen, Reclusive Painter.
Tersh.
I got another treasure. Other creatures I control that enter the battlefield. Other creatures I control ETB with 1/1 counter on them for each treasure spent to cast them.
Oh, good thing it pressures.
Interesting.
They aren't creatures until post-combat, but then if they enter... Okay. I'm going to cast my commander, Vihaan, Goldwaker. Other outlaws I control have vigilance and haste. Assassins, mercenaries, pirates, rogues, and warlocks are outlaws. And on the beginning of combat on my turn, I can have treasures I can hold completely, or assassin, construct, artifact creatures in addition to their other types until end of turn.
Got some 3/3s.
Sure do. I'm gonna swing that one specific treasure right now.
That's fair.
Okay.
I didn't pay for it. I will take the damage.
Okay.
I'll take 3.
Specifically the one treasure. I'm never getting rid of it.
I'll draw for turn. Oh, this Chandra is pretty bad on this board, so I think she's probably gonna stay in exile. I'm gonna pay 2, and I'll cast a talisman. I will not pay for the Esper Sentinel, unfortunately. I will pay 3 and cast Glimpse the Impossible. And I will exile the top 3 cards of my library. And I can play them this turn. If I don't play them, then I get... Ooh. All right, well, I will play this Plains that I hit off of exile, which makes another Thopter. She cares about all of her kids. Unfortunately, I am 1 shy of being able to cast this Sephara. Right, 4 untapped? Yeah. No, I'm too shy. I will go to combat and let's do some dammies. I will send 2 in the air at you, Tori, and this blood feud will continue. And then I will go to the end of my turn. I can't cast any of these, so they go to exile, and I make 2 spawns.
To draw on Mabel and write the mouse that always attacks Rachel. I'm ignoring the land tax, drawing for trade. I'm gonna play this Flood Farm Verge. That can be fun. That can be fun too. Let's see. Everybody's got some stuff. You got stuff. I want to do the thing. I'm gonna try to cast my commander. Do the thing. I'm gonna pay 5 to cast Arthur.
What does Arthur say?
Arthur has haste, and whenever Arthur attacks, and at least one other creature attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Put the rest of it on the bottom of your library in a random order. Return that creature to its owner's hand at the end of combat. So it comes back.
I'm sure it'll be totally not terrifying.
No problem.
Okay.
We'll see. I'll go to combat, and I will attack. I'll attack you with Mabel.
Sure, yeah. As was written.
And I will attack you with Arthur since you have been.
Yeah, I can.
Anyway, it's fine. Arthur's gonna be a 5/6 because he's a mouse. So that's 5 coming your way. That's 4 going your way, and then we're gonna have an Arthur trigger.
Oh, you scry trigger first?
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do Enduring Curiosity.
Gibbon!
Yes.
The cat chasing the mouse.
These go on the bottom in any order.
We're so good at this. Comedy.
Yes. So this will come in tapped and attacking. I will attack, I guess, you with the Enduring Curiosity. 4/3. So
Okay.
4 there. That
3,
there.
4.
5 there.
All right, go to blocks. I will block the Arthur.
No block is damage.
Okay.
I cannot block either, so I will go to 29.
And I will draw a card.
2 cards.
2 cards.
Because he hit Olivia too.
This will go draw, and then this will go to my hand. And I believe that is all.
Yep, on your end step. Smuggler shared.
Oh, I have to go to discard. I have like a billion cards, so I'm gonna figure that out and pass the turn.
So I'm gonna play a forest for turn. So we got 6 mana. I think I'm gonna just go and cast my commander.
Mama K.
Yeah. Yes, extra combat. So whenever I attack, if it's the first combat of my turn, untap all attacking creatures. They gain first strike until end of turn, and after this, there is an additional combat phase. Use so many creatures. I need this to do 5 damage so I can draw another card, Olivia.
I kind of want it to, so I can draw another card.
Will you take 5 damage from this one?
You're gonna take 5 twice.
Wait, what?
She's got 2
No,
combats.
I don't have to do it twice. I'll just do it once. I just have to go to you. I'm just saying once.
Okay.
It might. And then I'll just I don't know, the Toasty at Rachel.
Let's get me.
Yes, Karlach will trigger, so I'll untap everything, and then they will gain first strike, and then there will be an additional combat phase.
Okay.
This is damage, so I draw first. Oh, hell yeah, lands. Okay.
6.
I have another combat. Toski has to attack. I'm going to send just both at Tori, I think, this time.
Okay.
So it's a 5/3 and a 1/1.
Yeah, I'll take 6. I could take 6.
Okay.
Yeah, so you draw 3.
I will draw 3 cards. Olivia, this will at least work once on your turn. All right, I'm definitely going to have to go to discard. Let me see if I can play anything for 1. Before I go to discard, is there anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, actually, on your end step, I'm going to draw a card because you drew more than one card. Oh, yes.
Send me discard Savala, Farseek, and Tamia Safekeeping. And then I know I love it too.
I already did the draw for your end steppy. That was your discard, and now it's my turn to draw. I will play Swamp. I'll tap 3 for Jen Jansen, Chaos Character. And then I'm going to tap 3 for Caretaker's Talent.
6.
So whenever one or more tokens I control enter, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn because we can't have nice things anymore. So I will move to combat. This treasure will become a construct assassin, as will this one. This one will attack Rachel out of principle.
Do they have menace?
No, vigilance haste.
Vigilance haste. Okay. I can block it.
I understand that.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a matter of principle.
It's a matter of principle. I get it. I sort of like my Thopters as Thopters, and I'm less attached to my life total, so I'm going to go to 26.
Neat. My second main, I'm going to sacrifice an artifact creature and make 2 of them.
All right.
Pretty good.
Neat. You guys are like
Getting
infinite
bigger all
turns.
the
This
time.
could go infinite.
It's going to be sick.
It's gonna be nuts. Go ahead.
All right, I will untap. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast Birthright Boon. I'm going to pay for Esper Sentinel, and I will search my library for an aura or an equipment card. It is going to be an equipment card. If you have Skull Clamp in the deck, it's probably Skull Clamp.
I love Skull Clamp.
Okay, so Kellen, he's on an adventure. He's in my Rachel's special exile zone. And I will clamp an Eldrazi spawn and draw 2 magic cards. I did hit a land, so we will play this one. I will pay 3 mana, and I will cast him from his special exile zone, and I will make a 3rd Thopter.
What does he do again?
When he's equipped, other creatures I control get +1/+0 for each aura and equipment attached to Kellen. I am now out of mana, so I cannot buff my Thopters, but here they are. 3 in the air. Where? I mean, Lua.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3. You were kind to me last turn, but I do think you're the scariest. Go ahead, Tori.
On your end step.
I'm going to draw for turn, ignoring my land tags. All right, we're going to tap 4, because I can count, and we're going to do Piece of the Bounding Spring.
Sweet.
I'm going to gain 4 life, get a treasure token. 1, 2, 3, 4. Treasure token. Wow, you had this already. Thank you.
Look at me.
And then I get 2 fish tokens. If someone has more creatures than me, which I think I counted right. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 4.
3, 6, yeah.
Yeah. I get 2 fish. Does anyone have more cards in hand than me? Probably not.
I have 4.
5.
7.
I have 7 also, so I don't think it matters. I'm going to shock in a Sacred Foundry. We will attack. I'll hit you with Mabel, because Mabel can't be blocked, and you're at 37. That's fair.
Yep.
Okay.
And what's your highest?
I have a 1/1, a 2/3, and a 2/2 with double strike.
Here's a 5er. Yes, I'm gonna have an attack trigger. So,
Really fun.
yeah, something very fun. I'm gonna put in this Moon Shaker.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
that go?
Are we dead?
That'll go over there. Okay. I'll try to share the love a little bit. So, everything's gonna get flying. Yeah. And they get +X until end turn max the number of creatures I control. 7? 8?
Yeah.
8.
Okay. I get 12 commander damage.
And everybody relax. Yeah.
Goes back to your hand, and it'll never happen
So
again.
relaxed.
Very relaxed.
We're never gonna see it again.
I'm gonna play a Crag Crown Pathway.
Okay,
I want
okay.
to play an unnatural growth. I believe I have an Esper Sentinel trigger that I will pay for. So I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to be swinging Karlach, Dragonborn, Champion, and Toski at Tori. I have an unnatural growth trigger at the beginning of combat, so everything's going to get double for their power and toughness, which means this will be a 10 with whatever number, another 10 and another 2 for damage. Karlach will also have a trigger when I attack. So since it's the first combat phase, they will all untap and get first strike, as well as an additional combat.
All right, so I can block Toski. with my 2/2 Heartfire hero. So
I said with Beza, it's only a 2/2.
oh, that's true. I'm gonna attack. Yeah. Well, it's got indestructible.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But it's still not.
You can still block the
It's a free block.
All right. We'll block there. The Dragonborn champion.
That one is not easy to block.
You know what? I'm just gonna have to do this. I'm going to have to Boros Charm and give them all indestructible
Okay,
and see if that changes anything.
sure.
Don't know if it does with the first strike.
No, that's much better because now they don't die to first strike damage.
That's true. So we will do. I'm like trying to do the math in my head. I'm like, what is gonna come over from this trample?
No math, Boros Charm.
I'm gonna block Toski and Karlach with a Rainbow Trout. And I will block the Dragonborn champion with Heartfire hero, Mabel, and Beza.
Okay.
This kills Dragonborn champion.
Okay.
Kill him.
I'm going to strangle him to death.
And then I have an additional combat phase. I didn't draw any cards, guys. That's what I was supposed to do. Olivia, I will send Karlach at you because I've done it before, and then Toski at Rachel.
Toski's at 4/4. Well. Is it time to chunk with the one that attacks Rachel every turn?
I'm gonna exile Karlach.
Why did you listen to me? Yeah, no, it's fine.
I'm gonna jump with Kellen.
Cool. I don't think I can play anything else, so I'm gonna pass the turn.
So, since I'm not going to win because I know it's in my hand, even if the audience doesn't, I shall sow chaos.
I shall sow chaos.
You chaos? No way.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Austere command. 4 or greater
Okay.
enchantments.
4 greater enchantments.
That lets you keep Thopters.
That lets me keep Thopters.
You don't want
that
them
is
then?
very merciful.
And lets me keep 3 things.
Oh yeah. Did you want to pay?
No, I cannot. I know it's in my hand, the audience doesn't. We're not doing anything besides
Jamming?
jamming. I'm gonna send 7 at Tori.
I guess I'll block the commander with the Mabel.
Okay.
No, I'm blocking this one.
And
So
then
taking
you're taking
4.
4.
Okay.
Vihaan to the zone.
Goodbye, Vihaan. Thank you, Mabel.
I untap Pillar Verge Pathway, and the reason that I've been so precious about my Thopters is the dumbest but perhaps coolest card in the deck.
Yeah.
I'm so ready for this.
It's Groz, the unstoppable juggernaut.
Yup.
Oh my god. So what Groz says is juggernauts you control attack each combat if able.
Sure.
And they also say juggernauts can't be blocked by walls. Other creatures you control have base power and toughness 5/3 and are juggernauts in addition to their other creature types. So I will send everything as the juggernauts demand.
That's mandatory.
I will attack you with every juggernaut I have.
How much is that?
Oh, it is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We love juggernaut math.
And I'll take 20 what? 25?
Well, that, I was going to say, that was
Sure are.
the best I got.
That's it.
Is just Gross. And he is truly unstoppable. Take it away.
It all went sideways for me when I got that when I got rid of that treasure card.
All right, we're gonna just cast Arthur again.
All right,
Sacking
Arthur
a trigger.
back.
Arthur's so back.
Can't hit Moon Shaker Cavalry again.
All right, there's 9 coming to you. Great.
Okay.
Trying to get this done. I will attack 5 over here. Arthur trigger. Here's a true name nemesis coming at you.
Who is named?
It was the true name nemesis.
Well, he's not gonna stick around. I don't want to name anybody yet.
Stardust.
Oh no.
So that's coming to you.
Why is it always me with the true name nemesis?
It has to be. I'm tapped out. I'm gonna die to a Thopter. There's no way I'm getting around Groz.
Groz, he is
anything
unstoppable.
with Jake?
I'm gonna swing a Tori with the Toski.
All right, draw your card.
Maybe it's something good.
Wait, perfect. Perfect timing on that.
Here's my big boy.
Oh, that's a good one. I gained your life. It has reach.
And it has reach specifically.
That's good.
All right, Rachel, do your worst.
Play a mountain, and I've never had this interaction happen before, but
Oh.
Present.
I'm gonna play shared animosity,
Hell yeah.
and everything's juggernauts.
Yeah. It's the damnedest thing.
If we're gonna go big, we might as well do it. Or we've cast a lot less from exile than we normally do here. I will send 1 giant lethal Thopter at Tori and the rest at you, Lua.
Right, so your first biggest one, the
The
remaining
biggest one,
the flyer.
be
rather.
Groz.
Well, the flyer, not the
Flyer.
Right, yeah.
Flyer blocked.
Sure. So even if I do block that, and gain life or do anything. It doesn't matter because you have so much damage.
There's too much juggernaut happening right now, and their shared animosity is real.
The shared animosity is very good. Hell yeah.
Juggernaut rage.
What did you have that you were?
Yeah, what is your secret card you didn't read? Scroll. You could have seen like another 6. No, you could have put the Moonshaker Cavalry back. Oh no.
That's pretty good. I sat with a lot of big boys. I had all these big boys in my hand, aggravated assault, and then I just didn't do anything else.
I had 4 pieces that were half of something else that made them make sense, but they were all the wrong halves.
I know, that's all right though. This was we meant to do punchies and we
We punched. We punched.
Well, that was exactly what we wanted to do. It was punchy. It was fun. I love this stupid man. He's great. I love everything that happened here. Here was great. So thank y'all.
Gross.
Well, if you want to see more chaos like this on the internet, be sure to follow Olivia and Rachel. They have very silly decks that do very silly things. All their info will be in the description down below, so you can check out their channels.
If you think this episode is good, you can leave it a thumbs up and comment on us.
Comment on us.
Comment on how good we are.
Yeah, we need the validation, please. Yeah, truly.
Like that.
No, we need the validation. Thank you.
See you next time.
Bye.
Thank you for watching this episode of Scrybabies. Tori and I would like to thank our patrons for supporting this channel and making episodes possible. We'd love to give a special shout out to our producers this month, Lord Keeper, Matthew, and Uncle Butts. Be sure to check out our producer tier for special benefits and unique rewards. And to thank you to our Tier 5 and Tier 4 patrons, Matt Wingrove, Nibla, Dead, Thuggy D, Philip Murphy, and Old Panda. Thank you so much for being patrons and making episodes like the one you saw today possible.